Well, we went to the biggest little horror convention in Iowa, maybe the Midwest. Halloweenapalooza over the weekend. We just went up for Saturday. They do have Friday part of the show now. It used to just be one day at the old Hotel Ottumwa downtown. Now it's out the last few years at the Bridgeview Center. Is that what it's called? Yep, there it is. Bridgeview Center. And here, as we're walking up, I hear the Cranberries zombie coming from this tent. And I have a message about that here in a minute. But I'll probably turn the sound down so I don't get copyrighted or whatever all that is. Oh, here it is. There you go. Zombie is not a Halloween song, so, listen to the lyrics, figure out what it's about. Anyway, Halloweenapalooza is great. They always have a good time. And this year they really went all out on the guests. They usually have 3, 4 maybe. This year they had, 6, 7, 8 from Nightmare on Elm Street, 3 and 4 mostly, and then a couple other folks from a couple other things. So went all out, and we really appreciate it. But it seemed like, it seemed like attendance was down a little bit, and maybe there weren't as many vendors this year. If I'm wrong, Halloweenapalooza folks, feel free to correct me down in the comments. But it was still a great show. Still enjoyed it. We didn't stay there as late as we usually do, as I'll have no footage from the costume contest or the zombie walk. We cut out there a little bit earlier this year. We didn't do the costume contest, although I did dress up in my Lumberg costume from Office Space. I'll have a picture of that here in a little bit. You've probably seen that. Well, maybe. If you follow me on Facebook, you might have seen that before, but otherwise, we'll have it on here. One thing I noticed getting big are old horror VHS tapes, and I asked a guy if those sell pretty well, and he said, well, basically it's the new vinyl. But whenever I see those on Facebook Marketplace or whatever, it's all junk that nobody would want. But maybe I'll start looking for the horror VHSs and try to get a little bit of cash out of those. Otherwise, they did a good job on their branding for Nightmare on Elm Street stuff. And yes, I have met Heather Langenkamp. Pat. They had the rhyme there on the door here. Oh, there's Lisa Wilcox, Alice from part 4. Yeah, like I was saying, they had the rhyme here on the door. That was a nice touch. And the panels were pretty entertaining. We didn't stick around for Wilcox's, which maybe we should have, but what can you do? We were ready to get home after a day of walking around and buying a bunch of cool stuff and getting autographs. Oh, here's my Lumberg costume. Can't see it very well. It's mostly just my giant head. So I got a couple little deals from the panel here. We'll listen to that after one last shot of some cool stuff they had set up there. They always do a great job. Halloweenapalooza is so cool for a small town little convention. I really kicked myself for not getting to the one where they had the Children of the Corn guys. I would like to get their autographs, and it probably would have been a lot more reasonable 5-10 years ago, whenever it was. Okay, well, I guess I'm done talking. We'll skip into the panels here and listen to an answer or two, and I'll be right back.
He was in his full regalia, and I was in my normal clothes, my sister was in normal clothes, and we were just hanging out in the trailer, and I had a movie magazine that I was reading, and I don't know how it happened, but somehow we got him to sit between us and be reading the movie magazine in his full outfit, and it's the best photo ever.
Treat, because I had no idea, and then I'm thinking, they were so close, and I'm like, well, when's the next time that I'm gonna have an opportunity? So we went over there this morning and took some pictures. I just got some great stuff with the guitar, kind of doing a tweak on the original American Gothic. It looked very cool.
And you meant to bring your glove.
Yeah, well, I'd like to say that I meant to bring it, but I completely spaced it 100%.
Well, that was Halloweenapalooza for 2024. I got my Nightmare on Elm Street 4 record that I started at a horror hound. Got Ken Sagos there. He was up there. And then Andres Jones. Andrus. I don't know. But he signed it right in the middle there. I don't know. That's fine, I guess. But I prefer to have it up here and have Robert England across there someday. But he can still go in there. He's a look kind of a mouth and nose for her. Alright, sounds good. This is the only other two things I got. Live Laugh Lotion and Alice in Wonderland deal. This was from Autumn's Fantasy DI Art. She was there last year. Talked to her. There's her info. And she said she got sick of Live Laugh Love, so she created this Live Laugh Lotion from Silence of the Lambs. That's Buffalo Bill there and his little dog. That was alright. If you want to go check out that stuff, hers, she's pretty reasonable on prices, so probably buy some more stuff next year if she's there. But thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Watch hours, folks. I need watch hours. Later.